So the cloak actually regens pretty quickly on this. So there's this soldier here who was distracted by the Uber, and I'm gonna try and take him out. That pyro did not notice me either, but I kind of want him to so he doesn't go up there. Okay, I did kind of shitty, but kind of not. I did shitty in the fact that I died a lot, but as a spy you'll get the most unwarranted deaths of any class, because you have to get up close to people to backstab them and be awesome, you know? But if you're up close to somebody and they notice you're there, you're gonna get rocked, like, really hard. So, I would say Cloak and Dagger is much better on defense, because when you're on offense, you need to really, like, get behind enemy lines, deep penetration, I don't know that, but, with this, it's pretty freaking, I don't know. Because you can just like sit behind a corner and wait for like a medic heavy to go by, and then you uncloak behind him and you're like, stab, stab. I am the best spy.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
But yeah, I'm gonna camp. Usually people attack A first because A is just harder to defend.
Guys, they're gonna take Site D.
So I'm gonna hide up on top of this building. Okay, this demo man has the same idea. I'll hide on top of this building.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
Because you don't want to stand by your teammates if your disguise is the enemy, obviously.
5.
Speaking of, if you see a spy and he's on your team and he's disguised,
1.
shoot near him, but don't hit him, because it makes his disguise so much more efficient. I know one of my spy buddies, he and I are like spy bros, because we both like. I guess that pyro killed that scout. Guess not. I thought he did. But yeah, the scout probably saw me out here. So I'm probably gonna switch disguises to scout, actually.
I don't like that you just did that, Shake.
So this guy was over there just now.
I don't like that you just did that.
I don't know where their team's at. See, this is what the Cloak and Dagger does. It's really kind of boring. Sometimes you just start sitting around. And they're not even attacking A for some reason.
I hate both of you
yeah, they are.
in every possible way.
Yeah. Yeah. I was hoping he would check there. See, I thought the heavy would keep moving forward, but he just stepped next to the wall and stood still. Which, you know, is annoying for a spy, but for a sniper, he would have been dead in like 3 seconds. I probably should have attacked him with my, this thing. Took care of him. Took care of him. As a spy, you are actually a pretty good spy checker.
Nope.
Because you can just like poke your teammates in the back and stuff too. So I'm using the cloak and failure. I'm just going to wait because they got A. I'm just going to try and wait here. And then go past and hopefully backstab them. Freaking serious team.
I don't like this.
I have to run, because otherwise I don't have enough health. I'm gonna sap that gun though. Make him run. Yeah. Just, can you make a teleporter to B so we can just bypass the gun they have at C?
We don't have a gun at C.
Well, they're just kind of chilling.
All of you. That's all.
So that engineer is stuck here. He's probably going to try and go up the ramp.
Thank you.
Yeah. Revenge crits are complete bullshit. I don't know why they bother adding that in, because it just lets people do that, which is...
I'm good with object.
You know, anything that gives instant crits, just because. I mean, headshots should be crits, I agree, because it's like... Yeah.
Follow my plan.
But it's like, just because you're auto-aiming sentry gun got a kill, doesn't mean you should get instant kill. You basically get an instant
You
kill
wanna
with a
know
revenge
secret?
crit.
We have no engineers. Come on.
That's a good one.
But they have a teleporter over here,
Go
obviously.
the hell out loud. I know you're still alive. I'm gonna find you.
I'm gonna camp it. Yeah, because I figured the engineer would come back, and I want to make sure he was dead before I sapped it, you know? If that makes any sense. Oh shit, that was my pyro. And I almost got killed by the heavy. So I blew up their teleporter, and now they don't have such easy access to see
No!
it.
Damn it,
There's a
outlaw.
spy up there, though. So he's obviously dead, Ringer. I think that actually killed him. Took care of him. Jeez, I am not going to use Cloak and Dagger anymore. My favorite is definitely the Invisibility Watch. This is my favorite loadout right here, in general. Just because I can actually get headshots. A lot of spies can't get headshots. If you can't get headshots, you shouldn't be using the Ambassador.
Get the bait.
So he put a gun
point, guys.
right there.
Spy MG.
So they know I'm a spy. So that's when you switch disguises. Got a whole shit that I can do.
Oh wait. Oh no.
Additional time.
Don't notice me! No! There's too fucking many of them and they just chase. That guy has chased me forever. But yeah, now I can just pick up metal and I have part of it back, which I can use then to cloak to this metal over here and go for the health kit without them even seeing me
I don't
hardly.
care.
Actually, I'm not gonna recloak. Because I doubt somebody's gonna find me, because why would they bother going through A? Although now they might, because I have to go through C. Yeah. We're getting swarmed. I don't know. Our soldiers aren't really doing a good job of keeping things like scouts and spies away. That's a soldier's job to kill those guys because it's easy for them. Obvious spies, obvious. I'm just gonna hide. Oh shit, it won't let me switch to my dagger. I want to switch to my dagger so I can do the taunt kill. But, you can only switch between your first and second weapons in Humiliation for some stupid reason. I guess that might be to prevent taunt kills, but it's like, some taunt kills are steal. Fuck, steal. I'm gonna have to use Dead Ringer for that. But, it's like the Huntsman's Bow is #1, and that can taunt. So can the Engie's Frontier Justice. A lot of things do that, actually. Several things do that, actually. Just, and that's the only reason I can think of why they won't let you switch to melee weapons. So you could taunt kill, but you'd have to, like, preemptively think you were gonna taunt kill, which I was trying to do, but I messed it up. Anyways, that downloaded pretty fast. That's cool. TF Spy is just try the best you can, basically. I went Dead Ringer. Basically, you're just gonna have to try your absolute hardest at all times, because so much bullshit happens, which is why the Spy isn't really that good of a class, because it's so dependent on things like luck and
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
buggy hitboxes. Things like backstabs, face stabs. A lot of spies walk up to you, like you'll be staring right at them. They'll walk up to you and try and poke you. It's like that works sometimes if the enemy has enough health where you can kill him with one jab. Then it's like, sure, go for it. But even better, you can just revolver them, and then you have your revolver out already in case you need it. And you can do it from a longer distance too. That's why I like this, because somebody will be running predictably in a straight line back to health or something. Just pow, thou art dead. But it's basically Yeah, pretty just luck based. Blah blah blah.
Mission
He is fully charged. I don't know what else to do. I really don't know that much else to say. You know, you gotta practice your revolver. You have to be pretty good with your revolver aim, especially if you're using the ambassador. You gotta be really good. I'm gonna stand here and hopefully drop fire. Going this way is not the way you're supposed to go. You're supposed to take A first. Instead, I am just going to try and swing around the back side. That's what I love about the ambassador. Now I basically made him waste his shit. He spent all that time for nothing. Well, I slew him mercilessly. Didn't even have to use my dead ringer. Yeah, that's another. This is really good for taking out NGs who have their backs against the wall and stuff, and snipers for that matter as well. I think that sniper's almost dead. Yeah, I just took that like a boss. So I'm going to head up here. Hopefully nobody heard that. If somebody did, I'm basically fucked. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's basically luck-based. You know, that scout was just there, and I ran into him. There wasn't really that much I could do. Because, yeah. And there was that soldier there, too, so that complicated things even more. So, yeah, we need some serious shite for this to work. Where the hell did that scout even go? Anyways, I'm gonna kill these soldiers. So that scout took care of him. So he's capping it. And I'm gonna just chill for now, because I'm hurt really bad. Yeah, obviously he knew I was a spy. I'm gonna cloak and hopefully kill that soldier so he doesn't hurt our scout.
we have been awarded additional time.
I'm gonna head over here, because there's a full health kit over here I can grab. You can't reload with a dead ringer out. You can't really do anything with a dead ringer out. He's my body shot me. I figured he would, but basically I'm just gonna try to do a stair stab. You can do it on really, like, I could have probably done it on that if I had better preparation for it. I was kind of fucked. I should have backed off or taken it not going near him because he was obviously watching for me, but I don't fucking care. I think they're scouting here, or they're scouting somewhere. So that's supposed to hopefully get him. Take care of both those scouts, which is pretty ridiculous that I actually managed to kill 2 scouts. So I'm just gonna hide. I just took that so he wouldn't think I was dead. Crap. Well. Face stab. That was a face stab. Alright. Well. So I managed to get away, but whatever. Done for now.